Welcome back to Hooligan Hangout. We are your hosts. We have Anthony, we have Noah, we have Rocha, and we have me, Alex.
I think they know us by now.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
And you have me.
If y'all don't know us by now, well, that's on you.
Hey, that's us. Hello, gentlemen. How are you today? How was your day?
Shut up.
All
All
right.
right. It was
It was
a good day.
Great day. Great day when I'm
I hope
recording
it was-
with
I
my
hope it was
boys.
Shit. I hope
You know-
it was the worst day you've ever experienced.
As Ice Cube said,
It
it's
was
gonna
a good
be a great
day.
day.
No, it was a good day.
you know who it was an
Rogers.
extremely bad day for?
Who?
Ezra
For
Miller.
Netflix.
Oh, that yeah.
So-
Yeah, I heard
so-
about this.
I don't know if y'all heard, but
Yeah, I heard Anthony.
Can't have shit in Detroit, bro. Oh shit.
Can't
No,
have
come
shit
back,
in the
come back.
podcast.
Come back. I didn't hear about it, Anthony. I was thinking about Hulu, bro.
Shut up, bro. Don't even try to play it off.
I was thinking about Hulu. You could have rolled with it, Anthony. That was pretty funny.
My favorite
No,
part
this
about
is just
recording with my
annoying.
friends is the way we. Oh shit!
All right. What about Netflix? What's going on with Netflix? You're muted, bro.
my
Thank
bad.
Thank the Lord.
So yesterday, Netflix, their stock fell like 35%, which is an astronomical amount. It went from like 250 to it went from 350 to right now it's at like 220, which that's like over $100 difference, which is like extremely bad for the company. Like if it went down that bad, like I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna get out of this, honestly. But they lost in the first quarter. They lost 200,000 subscribers.
Well, maybe they need to stop putting out mid content, spending billions of dollars on mid
Are you
content.
telling me Code 8 was not good enough of a movie? Or The Last Days of American Crime was not good enough to survive or to make it through?
I think a big part of it is the fact that like inflation is like insane right now. Like everything is super expensive, and they decided that they were gonna charge people for password sharing, and I think that was like the main part.
They haven't done it yet though.
They talked about
They
it.
said they were going to. Though.
I know.
I don't think that's the case.
I know this is the first quarter, so yeah, they're for sure going to do it now because try and get more subscribers authentically.
Right.
They're for sure going to do it now.
It's predicted that by the end of the year they could lose up to 2 million.
I hope so.
I think what it is that before they basically had like this monopoly on content. Now there's so many, like basically all of their stuff is being retracted and taken to their own studios for their own streaming. So Netflix is just slowly like in itself, Netflix only has its originals.
You die a hero, you live long enough to become the villain.
So
I think
if you think about it, unless Netflix originals start being actually good, then it's just gonna die off. It's gonna be a service that no one needs.
I'll tell you this: it'll do good in the month of May with Stranger Things.
That's true.
And then after,
I think it also has a part of that they retracted from Russia when, like lately, when that whole thing was going on. It said they lost like almost 700,000 subscribers from that, which is that I don't know. It just
honorable.
That's really bizarre though. That's like insane amount.
It is. Today has been their.
It is an entire country that they dipped out of. So
Netflix had their worst day since like 2004, I think. 2004.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Say, boys.
Really,
time to buy low, boys.
Worst day in the last 20 years was today. It's very bad because that also means I don't think with the stock going down that much, I don't think that they're going to be releasing new movies because not everyone's going to be wanting to put their stuff on Netflix. They're going to be looking at the other platforms.
Buy your AT&T HBO stock right now.
Honestly,
that thing's going to explode.
But it's crazy.
No, it's great piece of news. Keep them educated.
Yes, sir.
All right, now that we're done with that boring shit.
No, I enjoyed it, Anthony.
We're going to slide into more boring shit. So
Oh yeah, you got the update.
a few weeks ago, we talked about the Rust lawsuit kicking off. Everyone was getting sued and stuff. Well, earlier today, it had reached a resolution with at least one portion of the lawsuit. So it is found that the crew of the movie set Rust willfully violated safety rules and demonstrated plain indifference to employee safety. So basically, the Rust production staff was given the maximum fine of over $130,000 and the maximum citation that they're able to be given by New Mexico.
What was their budget for the movie? Do you know offhand?
Not offhand.
Because was it even like 100,000 is like nothing
To each individual? Probably, yeah.
Oh, it's to each individual?
Well, it was to the entire production team.
Oh, geez, that's a lot.
Yeah.
However,
it was found that the actual armor, Hannah Gutierrez, she said that she wasn't provided adequate time restraint and resources to conduct her job effectively. Because ultimately, what happened that day is that no one called her over to the test shooting where the actual shooting happened. No one contacted her or informed her that was going on. So she didn't know that she was supposed to be there to perform that safety thing, which would have stopped the whole thing from happening.
Dang. Wait, so what's with Alec Baldwin? Like, what's the news with
yeah.
He doesn't have a ruling on his yet, but he has an arbitration provision which prevents him from being fined. But he said that even though he was listed as a producer, he was only a creative producer and didn't handle any of the safety hiring or budget or anything. So he's probably gonna be okay.
Honestly, though, I feel like he should pay
for what though?
Well,
because he was negligent though, wasn't it proven that
very negligent? Yes. You also need to display gun safety no matter what. Like, it's a basic fucking rule. Everyone knows to not handle a gun like that.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be a real gun, and that's where the thing happened. Is that he was told he was handed it, told it was a fake gun. No, it was literally it wasn't supposed to be that at all. It was literally supposed to be fake, like 100%.
So didn't they say that it was like he was negligent during the shooting of the scene?
Mm-mm. Yeah, it went off twice, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought it did go.
Oh no, that was that's a different actor. It's a different actor. It's
Oh,
I know what you're thinking of. Yeah.
Different movie set. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I know that it happened twice.
I had a nickel for every time it happened, it'd be 2 nickels, which is weird.
Well, basically, like whenever they started this lawsuit, they try to basically blame absolutely everything on Alec Baldwin, but instead the judge was like, "Nah, bro, that's the production team. Homie was literally just there doing his job."
Yeah. Oh, we'll see.
Yeah, so that's how that turned out. There's still one last piece of the puzzle to click, and
I was gonna say, when is that last hearing and stuff? You know?
I don't know.
Just whenever it happens.
Whenever it happens, it happens. All right, Alex.
Huh?
Drop the news, bro.
So
be entertaining. And we just lost half our audience. All right.
So Animal Farm. I don't know if y'all know about the book Animal Farm.
I dreaded that book.
No, we've heard about it. Thanks though.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Anyways, there's the book about Animal Farm. For those who do not know, it's let me pull it up.
Everyone knows about it.
George Orwell.
Not everyone knows. Not everyone's literate, man.
Let the boy speak.
For anyone who has not read the book, the story follows a group of farm animals, quote unquote, who rebel against a human owner in hopes of creating a society where they can be equal, free, and happy.
Yeah.
Very classic.
Oh, right.
Classic. That's not the right word.
It is a very classic book, yes.
All right, get to the point.
But anyways, Andy Serkis is set to direct the animated adaptation of this book. So I'm trying to see what he might come up with.
Andy Serkis' first directorial debut is Venom: Let There Be Carnage. So
I like that. Let There Be Carnage.
Good actor. I don't know. We'll see.
But yeah, if it's animated,
that he's actually given a good piece of writing.
I'm interested to see what they do with the animation style, though. To see what kind they do. If they do like a claymation, or even like stop motion, or even if they go just like drawing board.
Me when claymation is stop motion.
I'm gonna kiss you.
Isn't that book like extremely political too?
Yes, yeah, I was gonna say, and very violent.
Do you know who it's garnered towards? Like, is it like gonna be like a rated R movie, PG-13?
It's gonna be like it's still in talks, but I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like a PG-13 plus rating, because
I think it could end up being like a Chicken Run or like a Lord of the Flies type movie.
Lord of the Flies is fucking violent though.
Yeah, but they did it in like a PG. I think they still gave it like PG or PG-13.
Oh, here, I got an extra quote from him. He's saying, Serkis said the challenging journey to bring this extraordinary story to the screen has been finally rewarded. Together, we hope to make our version of Orwell's ever-relevant masterpiece emotionally powerful, humorous, and relatable for all ages. Not only for our times, but for generations to come. So I think I might have to agree with you that one. It might be for younger audiences as well.
Lord of the Flies is rated R, bro.
Was it really?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
But, damn, they showed us to that in like junior high.
Well, it's also we also watched 1984 in English class, and 1984 is fucking wild.
I was gonna say it's also the 90s when they do a lot of rated R stuff just for.
Oh yeah, for like when they did movies for like PG, and then you actually watch it and it's fucking gory, like Jaws. Like Jaws is PG, right? And then you watch it and it's like, oh, all these people are dying, bro.
Like what's going on? What is going on? I'm gonna look it up.
All right, Noah.
All right, so I am going to talk about Jaws was PG. I was gonna talk about Seth MacFarlane's brand new project that he's actually was fighting for. He was trying to finalize a couple of things, I believe, like a month ago or a few weeks ago, because they were trying to replace him as the character of Ted in his new TV series, Ted, a series which is like a prequel coming to Peacock, and that will take place in 1993. Which
is you said P.
A prequel.
Almost said cock.
Yes, a prequel. It's before the movies when he was growing up with Mark Wahlberg's character.
Just like the Star Wars movies, Anthony. If you would watch them.
Wait, who's gonna be Mark Wahlberg? Mark Wahlberg.
Wahlberg.
Bro, were you not listening to anything that
I
came
don't
out
know.
of this man's mouth?
I don't know who's gonna be Mark Wahlberg.
What did you say?
I just said Seth MacFarlane's returning. They were having a minute for because they were trying to figure things out, finalize things, because they weren't sure if they were going to let Seth MacFarlane voice Ted again, and now they're going to let him. So
that's good.
I don't know about the kid, but I think it'd be pretty funny. It kind of.
They should get the kid that played a young Adam in the Adam Project.
I don't know.
That'd be cool, actually.
Wait,
that would be hilarious, bro.
I don't know if it's fit, because in the movie in Ted, he was depicted as like this innocent kid who wished for like a bear. Slowly, as he gets older, like he gets like.
I think that's the point of the show, though, just to show them growing up together.
Just because he's innocent doesn't mean he can't be sarcastic, you dipshit.
Well, I don't know. He has a good point, because if
I don't know any
in the beginning he was really innocent. He was like pure.
Yeah, so Jordan is like the most innocent child I've ever met, but then he hits you with some fucking sarcasm out of nowhere, and you're just I gotta log out now.
Right, but which direction are they go in the movie is the question.
They're probably gonna go with the older kid. Like he's like.
What would be more interesting? A quippy innocent child defending him, like with the teddy bear defending himself, or like a little bitch boy getting defended by a teddy bear?
The latter.
It'd be funny. I'm hoping it gives like South Park vibes.
I want the Canadians. If there's Canadians, I want them to speak with their mouth like this, with their heads.
Why?
Because you said South Park.
Okay. Racist.
Hey, buddy.
What? Bro.
Alex is
I'm not your pal.
He never heard such bullshit before.
Hey, buddy, I'm not your pal.
Hey,
what is
buddy,
our pal?
Call me your pal.
Our sponsor.
All right, you ready?
Yes, Daddy. Let's go.
I'm keeping that in, bro.
All right, this is our non-spoiler review. This week, we watched Fantastic Beasts 3, or Fantastic Beasts: The Secret of Dumbledore, directed once again by David Yates, who directed all 3 movies. And I'm going to give you a quick synopsis, as if we need it. Basically, Dumbledore knows the powerful wizard Grindelwald is moving to seize control of the wizarding world, finally. Unable to stop him alone, he entrusts Newt Scamander to lead an intrepid team of wizards and witches. They soon encounter an array of old and new beasts as they clash with Grindelwald's growing legion of followers. So some of the mainline actors would be Mads Mikkelsen, Jude Law, and Eddie Redmayne. Where do we want to start? Or I guess y'all can give a
the beginning, obviously.
For those who have not seen any of the Fantastic Beasts, which was all four of us before this week,
except Alex,
Grindelwald is just Voldemort before Voldemort. He's just the big bad, and then Newt is like the main character. He's like the Harry Potter.
Don't think you need to.
They're
here to review the third movie. You don't.
Yeah,
you don't
I'm sure they know.
Break it down.
No, well, there's probably a lot of people that haven't seen any of them. So just
then why would they be listening to the review of the third movie?
They like us. They like our podcast, Edward.
No, bro, they don't like us. All right, they hate us. They're only here for what they want.
Bro,
and that's your cute little face.
Of course.
All right, let's start off with our negativos, boys.
Non-spoiler, so it's just one thing.
Okay, mine real quick. I should have paid more attention. I'm gonna put that out there. I don't think I paid enough attention to this movie. It's something that you do need to pay attention to, just because there's so much going on.
I was gonna say that tells me that it was boring to you.
Not necessarily.
Let's go on.
My negative is just there was a lot going on.
If you were paying attention, you would
everything and everywhere all of the time.
You're saying there was too much going on?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd agree. Yeah.
I agree with that too. There was a lot of stuff going on. I feel like a lot of stuff got pushed to the background that shouldn't have.
Alex,
I will die on this hill if you follow along perfectly with y'all's dumbass ADHD asses having us.
Bro, I watched all three movies back to back to back, bro.
That's your problem. You watch
Alex.
You burnt yourself out. You can't watch a movie back to back to back. You got to give yourself some breathing space.
Just quick question, just like a yes or no. Do you think the same way about the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
What about the second one?
Yes.
Second
one invalidated all your opinions before that.
What are y'all's negatives, Edward?
Yeah, what are your negatives?
There were a lot of continuity errors between this movie and the actual main Harry Potter series.
Yes.
And I'll go more in detail into which specific ones, but like, I guess like a big non-spoiler one. Like the biggest one is that they have a lot of silent spells. They don't verbally say the spells as they cast them. They just wave their wand and do it. Which, if you watch any of the Harry Potter movies, you know that's a big fucking deal.
No, dude, I don't even watch Harry Potter, and I was thinking the same thing because I was like, why do they say it sometimes and then they don't sometimes?
No, they literally explain it. They explain like
they have to say it every time.
You can be a strong wizard. Okay, so explain it. Okay, so let's go back into Harry Potter. They're working for the Ministry of fucking Magic. Of course they are.
That doesn't mean that they're the best, bro.
I agree.
You can't be
Alex,
a weak wizard and
work
for the Ministry of Magic. You'd be a shitty wizard.
Well, I agree with Alex to the most part. I think almost everyone in the movie was perfectly strong enough to do the spells. Yeah.
Time out. Okay. No, there's no overestimating. Anthony,
let me finish. Okay. I think almost everybody, for the most part in the movie, was strong enough. But not only that, in Harry Potter, it's all about the school, the Hogwarts. They're the younger kids. The younger kids have not had enough experience, as much experience as these people.
Even Snape couldn't do it.
No, what? Yes, he did.
He did.
He literally fought McGonagall. He fought a character, and they didn't say a fucking word to each other. In not Darth Vader, in Harry Potter versus Voldemort, the final scene in Deathly Hallows, they don't say shit.
They don't say words.
They just hit their
and
wands.
Obviously, battle magic is different than the regular magic.
Fuck you,
bro. It's not though.
It is. What? Okay, you're telling me you can float a fucking feather? You got to say it. It's different from saying
that dumb shit makes me not want to watch Harry Potter.
Shut up, bitch.
No, bro, like even in the books, they make a big deal about it.
No,
I don't.
We're on a tangent. This is for another time.
I'm gonna say one more thing. In the books, there's also a part where they say, "I thought to myself." They think the spell to themselves, and they just do it.
Literally, the only people strong enough are fucking Dumbledore and Harry.
Here's my one gripe. Well, that's not. A lot of them have spoilers, but this one doesn't. So my one gripe is about Newt and how, even though I just feel like they kind of shoehorn him in. He was even in this movie he was sidelined, even though the whole series is called Fantastic Beasts. So furthermore on that, it makes me think I have no idea what direction they're trying to go with this series.
Honestly, I agree. The series
the first one, okay, Fantastic Beasts. He's Imagine's like the first one made sense. After that, I was like, what is going on? Like,
to be fair, I'm
not confused. It's just like I don't know what direction they're trying to take this. Because both the second and third movie were just they were just all.
I think the first movie was like the only movie out of the three where he felt like the main character, even though he was supposed to be. The second and third, it felt like they sidelined him completely for Dumbledore and Grindelwald.
I disagree with that. I feel like in the first movie,
he was sidelined.
I feel like he was just forced into the problem.
Yeah, that's how it works.
He was the main character, but he shouldn't have fought any of that. Like none of that really involved him.
Which movie? Which movie?
The first one. But the third one, everything did involve him directly.
The first one involved him completely. He was looking for animals in New York.
Yeah, like that's it though. Like the villain arc didn't.
Well, his whole thing is like he was just caught in the crossfire.
Right. But the third one, it did involve him. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone get their negatives?
I don't have any negatives. Well,
now because of that tangent, let's run through our positives.
My positives are it was just okay. Like, how do I put it? You said okay. I do see some continuity problems with Harry Potter, but it also stayed true to Harry Potter in a lot of ways, and I really, really enjoyed that.
I was gonna say I don't know Harry Potter, but I do agree. I can tell there was a lot of references, even if I didn't know a lot of them.
Go fucking watch Harry Potter.
Watch Harry Potter.
You can't talk shit on continuity issues for Harry Potter if you don't know the Harry Potter.
I'm not talking shit about it. What did I said? Even I got the references, even though I haven't seen Harry Potter. That's all I said.
Okay. Well, it's because you were agreeing with Rocha about the continuity issues. I was like,
yeah, until he said with Harry Potter,
every
and then I was like,
Fantastic Beast right now.
Bro,
tell me where to find them, you motherfucker.
Okay.
Under your bed, sucking you off if you think these are good movies. Anyways,
here's a quick other positive. A lot of prequel things like this don't necessarily get overshadowed by the original, but they base a lot of the stuff off the original. This is a very strong trilogy just by itself. Like it does not rely on Harry Potter. You do not have to watch the Harry Potter series in order to understand what's going on in any of these movies. So I feel like that's a pro too.
As a matter of fact, it could actually help you out. You know, if you watch Fantastic Beasts, it could help you out with certain characters that you're gonna see in the future with Harry Potter.
That's true, but it's not.
Shut the fuck up, nerd. Anyways,
it just makes me hope Harry Potter's actually good.
This shit makes me not want to fucking comment anymore.
I will say Harry Potter. The movies are better than Fantastic.
I'm shitting on you, Alex, but I fucking love Harry Potter, so. Okay.
I fucks with Harry Potter so heavy, like.
I think that's why I'm critical on these movies so much because I don't know.
Are we talking about positives now?
Yes.
One positive.
Honestly, I love when they have spell fights. I fucking love the spell fights. They're honestly, in my opinion, they are better than gunfights, like shootouts and firefights. They are better. Yeah. Like these fucking wizard battles are fucking better than any shootout you can put on the table. There was a certain scene in the movie that I really truly enjoyed. The fight, and it had me like I was like at the edge of my seat inside of a cinema theater, unlike some of us. But it was
you can't
bleep it. Just like you're gonna bleep the other one.
Dude,
I was gonna say it does make a difference too.
I'm gonna bounce off you, Alex, and I'm gonna say I really did enjoy the visuals. Whether it be the spells or the animals,
or even the fucking the animals. Like normally I wouldn't care for like the fucking animals. Fuck the animals, fuck PETA. But
what?
But in this movie, I truly
called
cared.
Fantastic Beasts, Alex. I couldn't give a fuck about the animals.
In this movie, I truly cared about the animals. Like I felt close to them. Like they felt almost puppy-ish. Like you felt like this. Like I need to protect these animals myself. Like I don't know. In my opinion, just because I always wanted a book for Fantastic Beasts, and I've never had it. Yeah, I've never. Kind of going off trail here, but there was a book for Fantastic Beasts that she also wrote. Oh fuck you. and I really enjoyed it.
Bro, we're pushing 30 minutes. Go ahead.
Oh, my bad.
It's fine. It's fine.
But anyways, I love the book. I never got it, but when I saw this movie for the first time on TV, the first Fantastic Beasts, I fucks with it from day one. Like, I love this movie, and then to see that they made 2 more, I enjoyed it even more.
Dude, Fantastic Beasts really brings out Alex's hood side.
I love
I
it,
fucks
bro.
with it.
I fucks with it. Oh, I bit myself.
All right, no, what's your pro?
I already said it.
Oh yeah, what was it?
It was the visuals. I bounced off.
Yeah, he bounced.
What's your pro?
This is me, and then this is Noah. He piggybacked off of me.
We that close.
He was.
What's your pro, Edward?
I like how they actually made the monsters important to the plot, because they did in the first one. Like, for the most part, they were like the driving force of the movie. The second movie, they like completely fucking ignored all the animals, and they were just like, "Oh, there's a twig here now." And then the third one, it came back and made them like essential to the plot. Like, this movie wouldn't have happened without the beast.
That's fair.
I 100% agree.
That's good proof. Good
proof.
Good.
Oh,
Got the
source on God, bro.
Are we moving on to spoiler review now?
All right, and with our spoiler-free section wrapped up, Alex, would you recommend? Yes. Noah, would you recommend?
Wait, was that not the spoiler?
No, it was non-spoiler. You didn't even give spoilers though, so it's okay.
Oh, I said everything I wanted to say, but anyways, okay.
That's okay.
Anthony, would you recommend?
I mean, if you want. I'm like 50-50.
Yeah,
I would only recommend it if you have seen... Really, I would only recommend it if you're a fan of Harry Potter. If you're like a normal audience viewer, I wouldn't recommend it.
No, I disagree. Because, like I said, I feel like it stands alone.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Anyways.
It's a literal standalone film. Anthony is right.
No,
shut the fuck up.
No, okay.
No,
listen, what I'm saying is you will only care about the movies if you care about the Harry Potter franchise as a whole.
I disagree completely.
I coming from me, I feel like you'd appreciate these movies way more if you've seen Harry Potter.
No.
What do you mean no? So no matter, so if I don't see Harry Potter, I'm not going to appreciate him.
Okay, bro.
No, I think you will, even if you don't see Harry Potter.
Noah literally not having seen Harry Potter, not appreciating the fucking movie.
This is where we disagree. But anyways,
I'm saying I bet I would have appreciated it more if I saw Harry Potter, and you're telling me no? What?
Yeah, fuck you.
Noah. Edward is saying you will only appreciate it if you watch Harry Potter. Only.
Well, I didn't appreciate it, and I hadn't seen Harry Potter.
Yeah, see, so shut the fuck up, bro. If you haven't fucking already, follow our podcast, review us 5 fucking stars before I go over there, kiss your mom on the lips, and make you call me your dad.
This reminds me of cornbread I ate the other day.
Now, we're going to get into fucking spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie, click the fuck off, go watch the movie, and then come back and listen to us angry yell at each other. All right, Alex, what the fuck is your negative?
All right. Let's have a civil conversation now. All right, let's talk about our negatives for Fantastic Beasts: Secrets of Dumbledore. Who wants to start?
The angry typing.
Anthony, get off your phone, bro.
Bruh.
What's up?
Okay.
You're going first after that. What are your negatives? Spoiler.
I already said everything I wanted to say about it.
Okay. Alex has nothing. Edward, do you have anything specific?
Well, actually, I don't know what I said because I don't know what Edward's gonna cut out of whatever I said.
He's not cutting out your negative, bro.
Anthony, your negative's too long. Fuck you.
Bruh.
He makes the podcast, so it's only him.
I just don't have any of your audio. I just upload my audio.
I got a bunch of negatives. You can go, Edward, if you would like.
All right. I just wanted to keep talking about a few more of the continuity errors, but a little bit more in depth.
Perfect.
One of them was when was 2 of the scenes where they showed the Avada Kedavra. One of them was the very beginning scene where they use a killing curse on that beast, but instead of it being an insta kill like it is 100% of the time, it got like drawn, like the beast's death got drawn out like a ridiculous length of time for it being a supposed insta kill spell. And there's another scene where Grindelwald was gonna zap Credence, and the Avada Kedavra got deflected, when it's literally non-deflectable unless your wands are made out of the same core, which their wands were not.
Well, maybe that they improved on the Avada Kedavra in the Harry Potter movies, and this is
No, it's
a lower.
I'm gonna agree with Rocha there. The Avada Kedavra from the very beginning, it's these spells are originated in the beginning, and once they are in place, they are becoming a killing curse or a torture curse or whatever they are. They don't change from that point forward.
That's true.
So Avada Kedavra from that point or from before was even a killing curse. You know, there's really no thing for it. There's no improvement on it, is what I'm trying to say. It's the ultimate killing curse.
Yes, and then further on from that, I guess the biggest glaring continuity error is how Jacob was able to see Hogwarts at all, let alone enter it, because it's supposed to be completely hidden to all Muggles. All they're supposed to be able to see is ruins, let alone be able to enter it and interact with people inside of it.
That's fair.
Like, that shouldn't have been able to happen at all.
I didn't even know that. Alex, any rebuttal?
No. I honestly, now that I'm looking at it, that's one thing that I would probably flag as a red flag was the curse. And the Avada Kedavra is an instant kill. It should have been an instant kill, but I think it's because of it's a different type of animal. It's like the ultimate pure animal. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like there's reasoning behind why they didn't die the first time. Like, I don't know.
I suppose.
I'm looking for it right now as we speak.
Anyways, Edward, continue.
No, that was a big continuity errors. I mean, my only other one is what you said earlier, is how they kind of made Newt like a background character in his own movie.
Well, I guess I'm about to go in on this this movie because I need y'all's help. I need y'all to correct me if I'm wrong with some of these things. Number one is a gripe that I've had since the second movie. Jacob should not be in the series anymore. There's a fucking stupid ass reason why he came back in the first place.
I 100% agree with that too. That's probably one of the biggest continuity errors in the franchise. It just didn't happen in this movie, so I didn't bring it up. But yeah, him being able just to tank forgetting is kind of dumb, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Number two, that was weird to me, and I haven't seen Harry Potter, but I can tell like this is from this movie's plot, so that's why I'm like bringing this stuff up. Grindelwald, I hated that he wasn't acquitted for his crimes, and I get it, like the election's like corrupt, like that one whatever that dude, the minister, whatever who he is, was all corrupt, and he was trying to get Grindelwald elected, but he wasn't acquitted for his crimes, even though he escaped from a fucking prison and they were looking for him in the last entry. That's a crime in and of itself. So how does he not commit any crimes? And because they said no evidence, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyways, next, fucking Credence should not have had a fucking change of heart all of a sudden. I would have much rather have had him
just stay a villain.
Yeah, just stay a villain for his whole arc. But Dumbledore told him, "Oh, you were lied to, bro," and he's just like starts fucking crying and shitting, and then he's like, "Okay, I'll be good now." Like what? That's all it fucking took. That's all it took.
Well, to be fair, he was already, he already had emotional turmoil inside of him. He wasn't set. He was like, he's like a loaded. Well, no, I can't use that.
But the second movie established he put all his trust into Grindelwald. So all of a sudden he's just gonna believe that Dumbledore, the person who abandoned him, when he tells him, "Oh, you were lied to."
Well, see, going from the first movie where he felt Grindelwald betrayed him, and then swapping places to going full follower, I feel like he should have been at least more skeptical, considering how like just outright trusting and how it backfired on him several times. You figured like he would have been significantly more skeptical about like believing anything at that point. I feel like he would have been better served at the end, instead of being good or bad, just to go off and do his own shit.
Yeah. I actually agree.
Than to take either side. I feel like he should be like a neutral character and less of a
Didn't he die?
picking sides. No, he said he
didn't
was
die,
deathly ill and he was close to dying, and then he.
Oh,
Wait.
okay. So he didn't die.
Quick thing. So I was reading about why Jacob could see Hogwarts, and there are a few different explanations. One is like once you get into the bounds of the spell, it doesn't work. So, for example, that's why Hermione's parents in the books could see Diagon Alley, is because from the outside, like moguls can't see it, but from the inside you can. But then also, uh, it said that um, they can like take down like the spells. And for example, like during Harry's 6th year, Dumbledore took down the anti-apparition jinx over Hogwarts so that everyone could like learn how to apparate, and so that was could be another reason. But
That's fair.
I don't know what any of that means, but thank you.
it's I still think it's a con, but yeah,
Yeah, that's fair. It's weird. I don't know. I just thought it was weird because I was like,
they didn't
you shouldn't be
explain it
able to
very
see this.
well.
Yeah.
My final. Keep in mind, whenever I see plot issues like this, I tend to be pretty harsh on movies. My last little gripe of like, well, I guess this is just kind of a minor thing. Tina wasn't in this movie like at all. Like I actually
Yeah.
like her character, and I was upset that
The
she wasn't in it. The love
the,
interest of
the
Newt.
actor herself wasn't available for much of it, I don't think,
Really, that's crazy.
for a lot of the filming. But there's a theory going around. She had like beef with J.K. Rowling over something she said about trans women that she didn't agree with, and she like openly said that she didn't agree with it. So a lot of people just assumed that she kind of like purposely wrote out a lot of her characters.
Yeah, but if this is supposed to be like the end to the trilogy, then like
It's not. They actually said they're making 5 movies.
they're
Like
not.
they
Though.
said,
They
they said
haven't.
they said the plan was for 5 movies.
No, I'm saying Warner Bros. Has not greenlit this, and it also failed at the box office, or at least so far. It's got a weak showing, so I don't think they're going to greenlit a 4th.
Okay. Oh, Rocha. So I'm gonna. I don't know. Y'all are pretty far ahead. I want to jump back to the killing curse real quick. About,
Bro, you zoned out for that entire.
Why it killed twice, or why they had to do it twice.
Tell us after. We need to go into pros.
It's fine. It's good. Can I start with the pros?
Yeah,
you
were gonna.
Y'all can take over.
Okay, so I really enjoyed this. I talked about how much I enjoy Harry Potter, but I really enjoyed this movie not just because it was Harry Potter oriented, but there was no Harry Potter whatsoever in this movie. A lot of prequels require to have like some remnant of the before, and it was only Albus Dumbledore in this case, and even Albus Dumbledore's character felt unique in this movie. In the Harry Potter sequels or in the Harry Potter anthology, he feels like this wise character that you find out these dark secrets about. Like he's hidden this stuff away. But in these 3,
you would have never realized they were the same people.
In these 3 movies, he's this pure character. Even the Killen acknowledges him as a pure character, like he's pure of heart.
I thought that was pretty cool.
And but then like if it jumped forward and the Killen was there now when he was in his old age after what he had done to Harry Potter himself, the Killen would not bow down to him. Like he has done terrible things to protect them. That's what I'm saying. Like, go ahead, sorry.
I was confused why it bowed to him at all. I feel like it should have bowed to Newt because, I mean, to that point, Dumbledore openly talked about him getting ready to rule the world with Grindelwald. So it's not like he was 100% pure. He had he did some fucked up shit that summer that he fell in love with him.
He wanted to rule with good intentions.
Yeah, he wanted to rule with good intentions, and not only that, he also loved Grindelwald. Like he wanted to please Grindelwald, and in my opinion, wanting to please someone is probably like a purest form of love, without being manipulative about it. You know what I mean? Wanting to commit nothing but make the other person feel like they are listened to, or even like just doing what they want is like purest form. It's like when, for example, I don't know. I can also relate it to like even like a kid loving their father. The kid wants to do everything to please their father to show them their love. You know what I mean? It's a pure love. But I'm completely derailing. The thing I love, like I said, I love that these movies felt separate from Harry Potter, and not only that, these characters are unique. And honestly, I would keep watching them if they had more movies. But honestly, I feel like this is the only trilogy that's going to be derived from Harry Potter, apart from the new one, The Cursed Child. I don't know if that's released yet. But right now, it's supposed to be, and I truly enjoy these films. Like I said, I'll die on this hill. Like I love these movies.
I will say, As much as there's no reason for Jacob to be in these last movies, he's one of my favorite characters in these movies.
He's funny. He is funny.
Yeah, he's cool.
Which one is it? Jacob? Sorry, I got it.
He's the Muggle.
Oh yes. Sorry. For some reason, I was thinking something else. Yeah, I loved his character. There are some key points on his Muggle nationality that kind of makes it hard, like the brick wall. Like he shouldn't have been able to see that. I think it's just a wizard thing. But I get it for the story, so I kind of ignored it. Another thing, I like that they gave him his wand, kind of to include him. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't just some Muggle anymore. He was actually part of the wizarding world with his friends. Like that, it was like a final rite of passage.
Bro, it was straight up a stick.
Yeah, it was
no. It wasn't a stick at that point because he directed a storm with it. Like I mean, I guess
what?
like it.
No, the girl did that.
The girl did that. He just pretended to do it.
No.
Yes, he did.
He did.
Literally gave him a stick.
He raised his hand and everything to make it look
real.
No,
he didn't even raise his hand. Like she raised his hand for him.
That's what I said.
Like he didn't do anything.
Or sorry, yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, yeah.
I also love her character. I love that her character.
That brings me to my quick point because this is all I'm going to say. I really, really enjoyed the acting. Like I enjoyed the actors in their roles. I all thought they were pretty well cast.
Yeah, that is true. The acting in the series in general was just really, really good.
It was it's tragic the way Grindelwald was handled, like from the actors, but I thought it was pretty good regardless.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got to say.
Anthony? Oh, you already gave yours, right?
Yeah.
Did I say mine? Did I say one?
No, not necessarily.
Consult notes.
I do gotta say this movie was a lot more fun than the other ones, and it had a lot better pacing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I will say of the three, I think this is probably my favorite one of the three.
Yeah,
I think because I really liked. So even though J.K. Rowling said that she had planned to do 5 of these, this was written as a finale, and you can tell because it tied up a lot of loose ends.
Yeah,
and I feel like this movie had like really, really great character arcs for everyone in the end. Like in the end, everyone went through like some huge change and ended where they were supposed to be. It is really satisfying though.
Oh, I don't mean to be negative, but the one I didn't like that Grindelwald was alive.
Well, I mean,
it's because there's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's because there's supposed to be 2 more after this, and
I
there's
know,
supposed
but
to be like a final battle implied later.
There's also like it's also if he died at the end of this movie, it would have been a continuity issue because in the original or in the Harry Potter series, he is alive until a very old age. He's stuck in prison.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that.
No, it's okay. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm just trying to explain
to
you. Yeah, and I get that it was very kind of an unsatisfying end because he didn't die. But in the Harry Potter series, he is alive and he's in Azkaban, which is a type of wizard prison until like very old.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense then. Thank you for that.
Yeah. So with that out of the way, boys, final ratings.
Noah, do you have the ratings for so far?
Mm-hmm.
What have I given the last few?
Why does that matter?
You gotta switch it up.
Why is my forehead so big? I look like Mega Man.
No bitches.
No vengeance.
No bitches.
No vengeance. You've been pretty positive these last few movies, Anthony.
Anthony's always positive though.
What was the lowest score so far?
What, bro?
Like a 6.
It's a lot of movies. Like out of everything?
No, just out of like the last 4 or 5.
Last 4 or 5.
Probably like a 7.
A 7. Yeah, a 7. I believe that's what I see at least. Yeah, a 7.
What movie?
Lost City. It don't matter, bro. Just give your opinion.
He's trying to stay consistent.
Alex, you gave it a 10?
Yes.
All right.
I'll give it a 7 again.
7? Okay.
Yeah.
It's all right, my brother. Don't be ashamed of a 7.
Edward?
I'll drop a 6 bomb on it.
Damn. I'm giving it a 4.5.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I told you there's just too many like little plot holes in it that I don't like at all, and I hate when movies interfere when movies do that with the story. It just takes me out of it.
I agree that the story wasn't probably the strongest, but I think the CGI and all the monsters kind of tiddled my pickle a little.
I love the monster in the beginning. I love that little puff dragon that like puffed
up. Oh, that was
up.
pretty funny, yeah.
And, and then it like let all the air go, and then into its wings. And I was like, yo! Like I was already hooked from that second forward. I was like, fuck this. I was like, fuck.
I fucks with this.
I fucks with this heavy.
All right, well. Bye.
Bro, stay frosty.
I'm laughing because nobody else laughed.
Yeah, that's why I laughed.
All right, bye.
All right, so it's a Hooligan certified 6.875.
There you go.
Such a low score for a good movie.
Okay, Alex.
Okay, bud.